Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another marathon, or Idiot's Guide to Marathon Training. Kind of screwed it up, I guess proves the idiot part deeply there. So, went ahead and today was a beautiful day out. It was Saturday the 24th, I believe it is, something like that. Let's see here. Make sure I got that. Yeah, Saturday the 24th. It was kind of hot. I was out all day. Well, not all day. I'd say I get 6.5 hours probably of it outside, planting flowers, working in the yard, kind of reshaping some landscaping, moving some dirt around, kind of trim my sidewalks and that, kind of pushing all the dirt back and the overgrowth back and doing all that trimming, edging. Real pain in the butt. A lot of odd movements, a lot of odd muscles I'm not used to using. So the dog was outside with me today, all the day, or most of the day. I had him inside a couple hours cooling off in the air conditioning, but out there most of the day where he's not used to being out in the heat. We decided to go give him a bath, so we got that done. And then later on decided to go for our run. Shortly after that, I thought it'd help dry him off and whatever. Plus the bath would be a really good way of keeping him a little extra cool for the run. So took off out on a little 1.5 mile loop trail by the reservoir. Ran 3 laps there, and he was pretty tuckered out. We met a new dog out there and stuff. Tried chasing a deer, all that good things. So ended up bringing him home. I ended up having a break in the middle of the run, unfortunately. Dropped him off the house, and decided to finish out my run, the rest of the 7 miles on my own. But overall went really good. My average pace was 11:13. So training was calling for 12:59. I'm not able to run it slow. 11:13 I was happy with. Really good. Pretty consistent running. Whether I'm running a 13 or an 11, I don't care what it is, as long as it's fairly consistent throughout the run. I had one good little sprint where I kind of rocked it coming across the dam with him on that last lap with him, and I was kind of testing him to see how he's doing, because he'd kind of done some, he was acting like he wasn't really feeling the running too much, which being outside all day was one thing. Plus we met a new dog that we ended up lapping 3 times out there, and the one lap they made, we made 3. But as we came back around the second time, he was like really tugging and pulling, like he was really wanting to get to that smell of that other dog to play with it. And I don't think he's used to that kind of pulling either. So that definitely I think hurt his muscles a little bit in that. Because coming across the dam, I took off running. Usually when I take off not really sprinting, but kicking the speed up, really moving along, I got into like the high 6s, something like that. That's where I was in running in the pace. And he was actually behind me at the point the 20-foot leash started stretching out and got reached out. I was kind of pulling him along in that run, and that's definitely not the case ever with him. When he decides to actually run, he can outrun me hands down. So I knew he was pretty much beat at that moment. Took him back to the van, got him there, got him home, like I said, and went out and finished my run out. I had a really good run overall. I just absolutely felt great. My knees kind of pooped from him tripping me a few nights ago, but it's getting better every single day, and the scabbing's getting a little bit better and that kind of thing. Usually before I go out for my runs, I try and put some Neosporin on or something like that to help kind of soften it up and allow me to bend my leg a little bit better than that. So definitely fun stuff is running with an injury. So I'm going to try and get in to maybe see a chiropractor, kind of take a look at the knee, because it seems like it's just out of place a little bit there, a little bit funky. So other than that, not a lot going on. Like I said, my shoulders and stuff are pretty jacked up. I think a lot of that was from the yard work and stuff today. Throwing around a shovel for 4 hours, that 6.5 really was just too damn much for me. Then you go out and run 7 miles. So got another 7 to do tomorrow. It'll be Sunday the 25th up in Ottumwa. I'll probably run it. My buddy says he has no running to do at all. He may go out with me. He may not. I don't know which. Either way, I'll go probably run on the trails up there. It's going to be a real easy little 7-mile run. Might make the loop down through town, but not really sure yet. So definitely, I'm hoping my water bowl gets here for him. I've got a little traveling water bowl for him. Still not here yet, so I'm going to have to figure out something, because he's not liking drinking out of the plastic bag that I have for him at the moment. So one of the good things about the run around the 1.5 mile loop is he'll stop at the van, let him get a drink each lap, although he never did until after that 3rd lap. Then he was really happy to drink and really happy to lay down in that air-conditioned van. So anyway, that's all I've got for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Be sure and get out there, hit the door, lace your shoes up, and get your run on.